What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can tell by the title of the video, we're going to be looking at the top 5 email marketing mistakes that you need to be avoiding with your e-commerce brand. And to give you a little bit of insight as to how I know what I'm talking about, I'm just going to give you a quick brief on some of our clients. In the last 30 days for this client alone, we generated over $2.2 million through email marketing. If I pull up a separate client here, in the last 30 days, we generated this brand $500,000 in revenue. Another brand here, we generated $51,000 in revenue. And the list carries on, guys. Another client, $65,000 a month through email marketing. And so what I'm going to walk you through today, guys, as I mentioned, is the top 5 mistakes that you need to be avoiding when it comes to your email marketing. As always, you can go ahead and drop a like right now, subscribe, share this with someone that might find this interesting or helpful. It really does help with the algorithm, guys. And if you're interested in working with my team, whether it's on the email marketing side, paid traffic, SMS, user-generated content, or conversion rate optimization, links are in the description. So guys, let's go ahead and dive right on in. As I mentioned, these are the 5 email marketing mistakes that you need to avoid that are legitimately costing your brand thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm going to break them down individually, and I'm going to kind of dive in with a little bit of an explanation into each of them. And so the first one, guys, is overall neglecting list segmentation and personalization. And so what this generally means, or what the issue can be, and the mistake here, is sending the same generic email to your entire list while you're ignoring, different interests, different behaviors of your subscribers, right? Because you're not segmenting the list, which means you're unable to send them personalized emails. And that's actually not going to resonate with your recipients. It's going to lead to lower open rates, lower click-through rates, and overall lower conversions. And so what I mean by this, a quick, simple example would be you want to be segmenting your best customers. You want to be segmenting people that are on your email list that have not purchased yet. You may want to be segmenting certain people that have bought product A, but maybe have not bought product B. The segmentation within your email list is really endless. And if you're not utilizing this and you're just sort of sending generic emails to the entire list, I guarantee that's having a huge impact negatively on your brand's email marketing. Now, number 2, one of these mistakes is simply going to be weak or misleading subject lines. Guys, you have to remember the subject line is your first and sometimes the only chance to grab your customer's attention. A weak or misleading subject line can cause your email to just be simply ignored, sent to spam, even deleted. And this obviously is going to reduce your open rates. And obviously, if you're being sent to spam, it's going to hurt your sender reputation, which you really do not want. And so you need to be taking the time to understand how you can craft subject lines that are not only going to be attention grabbing, but are actually intriguing enough for the customer to click on it and learn more. If you're just coming up with very simple, generic subject lines, I guarantee this is going to be killing your open rates, and you might actually even be sent to spam. Guys, number 3 is one that I see way too often for e-commerce brands. It's simply the lack of mobile optimization. Guys, 99% of your customers are going to be opening their emails on their phone. And so the fact that the majority of those emails will be, if they're not optimized for mobile view, think of like making sure the design loads quickly. It's actually, fits nice in a 9:16 format. It's easy to click. These sort of things, if you're optimizing for desktop, I guarantee that emails that your customers are receiving through their phone, which is where majority of these people are going to be opening the emails, it's going to lead to much lower click-through rates and obviously worse performance for your email marketing. Now, number 4, guys, is just as important. This is going to be overwhelming content without a clear call to action. If you go look at like 7, 8, 9-figure brands, even like Fortune 500 companies, you'll notice a lot of their email marketing is just a lot of imagery and very simple call to actions, because emails packed with too much information can oftentimes overwhelm the reader, right? People are very limited in terms of their reading ability these days. If it's like a large block of text, they're not going to read it. You need to be utilizing bullet points and making sure that you're having a very clear call to action. What is the action that you're wanting your customer to take after reading this email, right? Whether that's going to be going to your website, whether that's going to be learning more, checking out a new product, subscribing for something in the future. You need to be making sure that your call to actions are very clear and you're not overwhelming your customer with too much information. And that's why I mentioned, you'll notice a lot of these 7, 8, 9-figure brands are utilizing a lot of imagery in their emails and not a lot of text. And then last but not least, guys, probably one of the most important ones is simply ignoring email analytics and actually A/B testing your emails. Simply what I mean is, oftentimes we will come into an account and a brand owner or whoever's managing the email marketing is simply failing to track the key metrics like open rates, click-through rates, the overall conversion rate, the revenue per recipient. Essentially, if you're not tracking these KPIs, it's impossible to improve them. And then piggybacking off of that, if you're not A/B testing with all of the things that we just spoke about, right? Whether it's different segmentations, different subject lines, different call to actions, different times that you're going to be sending the email. There's so much stuff that you can actually A/B test. And if you're not, first of all, tracking these things and then A/B testing them, you're missing out on legitimately optimizing the performance of the entire account. And this is probably some of the biggest moving levers that you can have in an email marketing account. And so guys, that brings us to the end of this video, right? It's not complex. I would say these are the 5 main mistakes that we find across dozens and dozens of brands year over year as we're auditing their email account or bringing them on as a client. If you can avoid these 5 mistakes, you're going to be picking up so much revenue that's left on the table for your brand, and this is going to allow you to succeed. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. All that YouTube stuff, like, subscribe, etc. And if you're interested in working with my team, links in the description. I'll see you in the next one.